And now, another Rock Sports Network presentation.
The Bill Grays High School Girls Soccer Game of the Week here on Rock Sports Network. Want to welcome everybody to the Rock Sports Network Facebook page and the new Rock Sports Network YouTube channel. Head over to YouTube, give it a seek. You'll find it. Look for the green RSN logo, and you can watch on either the Facebook page or the YouTube channel. Section 5 Girls High School Soccer, featuring a matchup between the visiting Gates Chi-Lai Spartans, both AA schools who played in A last season, I believe. Gates Chi-Lai coming off of a 4-0 blanking against Hilton last Friday. And last Friday, if you weren't watching on either the Facebook page or the YouTube channel, you missed a barn burner. Well, that was Saturday. If you didn't tune in, the boys went at it, Churchill Chi-Lai and Fairport, and it came right down to the final seconds. Ended up getting a tie, which I think is okay, because that's one of those games where you hate to see a loser, no doubt about that. Versus the Churchville Chi-Lai Saints. It's their first game of the season. Now, last season, Churchville Chi-Lai did go to the Class A sectionals finals, where they lost to Spencerport. Spencerport ended up losing to they lost to New Hartford in the finals. Now, Spencerport did beat Arcadia, Irondequoit, and number 1 Mendon, or I should say, that was Churchville Chi-Lai. So Churchville Chi-Lai pulling off the upset of the year and beating number 1 Pittsford Mendon. Anytime you can beat Pittsford Mendon at anything, it's kind of a big deal. And we want to welcome in Bill Grays as the title sponsor, of course. Every Tuesday is Great Plate Tuesday at Bill Grays. Just $9.99 for 2 Bill Grays cheeseburgers on top of home fries and mac salad, loaded with your choice of toppings, including Bill Grays' famous meat hot sauce. Great Plate Tuesday, every Tuesday. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Grays. So a beautiful, beautiful late summer, almost fall evening here out on the west side of Rochester. Rock Sports Network. And when you look up Rock Sports Network, Rock is, of course, naturally ROC. And you'll see that big green RSN logo when you do. In case you were wondering, I'm the Spaz Man, and it's my pleasure to be alongside DJ on the camera and doing the production. I want to thank Gary for having me. And Marty, I'm filling in for. Hopefully you're tuning in and, feeling better, real soon. No doubt about that. So introducing the starters, as you can tell, the Churchville Chi-Lai Saints with the orange kit. They are all orange with, some black accents, black numbers on the back. And as you can see, Gates Chi-Lai, the Spartans, their kit is all white with blue accents and numbers. And I'm telling you, man, first of all, it's just great to be back calling sports. It's great to have sports back here in Section 5 and across America. It's just great to have that going back on. Sure, it's hot. Sure, it's 90 degrees outside, and the humidity makes it feel like it's about 97. But you know what? We're alive. We're alive, and we're at a high school athletic endeavor, and it's really cool. In goal for Gates Chi-Lai will be Cassie Carpenter, the sophomore, and in goal for Churchville Chi-Lai will be the sophomore Tessa Woods. So there's your goalkeepers, and I'm just really looking forward to this. Want to thank our sponsors. The first half will be brought to you by Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, and the second half will be the Bob Johnson Auto Group. And so what we're going to do is, once we get, just to give you the itinerary, once we get everybody introduced, we're going to step aside for a little bit. We're going to come back, and we're going to have about 80 minutes of high school soccer coming at you. And whenever these Chi-Lais, there's a few of them, Gates Chi-Lai, Churchville Chi-Lai, Wheatland Chi-Lai, when all the Chi-Lai teams go against each other, whichever hyphenation they are, there's always little added intensity. Hey, we're going to step aside real quick. I want to thank you for watching Section 5 Girls Soccer here, the Bill Gray's Game of the Week on the Rock Sports Network.
Customize your great plate every Tuesday at Bill Gray's with hot dogs, cheeseburgers, mac salad, home fries, beans, tots, and more. Bill Gray's Great Plate Tuesdays, only $9.99.
Gimme Bill Gray's. You'll get more for your money. You'll get much greater value. You talk to kind, courteous people who really care. They're so sincere. I recommend them to my family. I recommend them to my friends. They've gone way above and beyond my great expectations. It's Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet. Bob Johnson Chevrolet.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigel's has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
From all of us here at Lattimore of North Chi Physical Therapy,
Go Saints!
Welcome back in, fans, to the Bill Gray's High School Girls Soccer Game of the Week here on the Rock Sports Network. Whether you're joining us on the official Rock Sports Network Facebook page or the new Rock Sports Network YouTube channel, which, as I said, you can find by searching Rock Sports Network at YouTube. RSN, you'll see the big green RSN logo, and Rock in Rock Sports Network is, of course, ROC. And I think we're in for a good one here. I know that, Gates Chili, they want to avenge that 4-0 shutout. And the Saints, they want to open their 2023 campaign successfully. At Lattimore, their physical therapists enjoy the work that they do and bring a positive attitude to their patients' therapy experience. They want their patients' therapy to be something that they look forward to each and every session. If patients tell their friends and family about their successes at Lattimore, they know they've done their job. LattimorePT.com. And Lattimore is Lattimore. Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab. So this is a great multi-use facility here at Churchville Chi-Li. I've called boys soccer, girls soccer. I've called football up here, lacrosse. And looks like Churchville Chi-Li will be defending the northern goal, which is off to our right, and Gates Chi-Li will be defending the southern goal off to our left. Like I said, on the way in, about 90 degrees. But once the game gets going, it's not something you think about. You're so focused. You're laser focused. You've got tunnel vision, and you're thinking about nothing but the game. Like when I was coaching flag football, and here's the first kickoff. I told the kids, if you're cold, you're not thinking hard enough about football. Here we go. Churchville Chi-Li looking to gain their first possession here. But Gates Chi-Li battling strong on the left side. They're inside the box, and here's the first shot. And nice save there. No problem. No problem for Tessa Wood, the sophomore goalkeeper. Both teams playing in Monroe County 2, and Monroe County 2 atop the standings is Webster Schrader. They've got 6 points, 2-0-0 as the ball is sent all the way back up right around the midfield line. And games, listen, soccer games are won and lost in between the 30s, man. They're won and lost in between the 30s. But ball sent up along the left side here for Gates Chi-Li. And trying to come in there and strong arm her way in there was Mercy Payne, the sophomore midi. Gets sent back over to the logo, the big CC there, black and orange accents. And then Irondequoit at 1-0-1. They've got 4 points. You get 3 points for a win. You get no points for a loss, and you get 1 point for a tie. Spencerport at 1-0-0, but they don't have any points. And I'll tell you why, because that win was against a Section 6 team. So it's an out-of-section team. Here it is with Emma Klug, the senior. She sends it down and in, and it's going to be picked up over there by Cassie Carpenter. So Cassie Carpenter, both goalies, both keepers, sophomores. And I was told by Coach Marcy Wing that this is a young Gates Chi team. Both teams with plenty of sophomores on it, so you could say that both teams are young and inside the box. But there you see Cassie Carpenter coming up and playing that strong. She puts the boot to it. It lands right around the 45-yard line, and that's one thing I personally like to see is everything on a football field, so I can use the yardage markers to give you a better idea of where the ball is. And Gates Chi sends it down into the corner, and that's what you want to do. You want to work the sides. You want to get it down into the corner and then try to center it into what we call the mixer. The mixer is just the box. It's just the box, the penalty box. And we'll talk about that as time goes by. Here it is, the restart for Churchville Chi. Going to send it over here to the left side. Almost taken away there by Gates Chi. And it is going to be sent up, and it's headed in by Zahara Williams, a senior, now sent up into Gates Chi territory. I can't use that. I can't say Chi today because it's Churchville Chi and Gates Chi. And like I was alluding to earlier, folks, I love watching rivalry games, and anytime a Chi team plays another Chi team, whatever the hyphen is, it's always considered a rivalry. Ball right there at midfield, and Gates Chi trying to make something happen here, trying to get something started. Samantha Sapola, the senior, sent all the way down into the corner over on the far side on the western side of the field. Sun setting right in our eyes, right in the camera. So sometimes makes me wonder what they're thinking when they design these things. But either way, as I always say, DJ, where else would you rather be? So sent up along the hash marks. Just both teams right now feeling each other out. Trying to establish possession. And possession is one of the primary things that matter the most here in soccer, because you can't do anything unless you have it. You can't do anything without it. And there you saw Wood come up, put the shoe leather to it, and send it up into Saints territory. But the Spartans try to clear it. The Saints are going to keep it in the Spartans' defensive end. Nice defensive play over there. Nice defense by the Spartans. And that was Camilla Roberts. No, I should say Treylani Harper. All right, there we go. A little bit of housekeeping. There we go. Now I got the rosters in the right place. So ball out of bounds over here on the near side, and the throw-in is going to be Emma Klug, the senior. And first touch is going to be by Maddie Pfeiffer. Pretty sure no relation to Michelle Pfeiffer. As far as the movies go, I'd have to call Michelle Pfeiffer the coolest Catwoman. Now, on TV, not so much, but in the movies, yeah. So, Gates is just going to clear that thing right out of there. The Spartans are just going to clear that right out of there. They'd rather deal with a throw-in than a move on Tessa Wood, and that was Megan Maslowski, the Maz. The senior. Clear, kicked out of there once again by Treylani Harper. And this Treylani Harper, man, she's all over the place. That's one cool thing about soccer. You can go wherever you want. So you have to be in shape. You've got to be able to run and have a little bit of stamina here to play soccer. So Chili looking to break out of their own end, but the Spartans are going to come in and take it along the left alley. Nobody out there to center. Oh, a little bit of contact and no call. They're going to let them play on. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with physicality. I'm okay with physicality as long as it's equal and fair. That's all. So that was Denazier. I'm pretty sure I got that one right. Denazier Hunter, the junior. And if I mispronounce anybody's name, it's DJ's fault. No, clearly my fault, but I'm pretty sure that's Denazier. I'm pretty sure that's what Coach Wing. Coach Wing's assistants, Monica Bartula, Diana Kunkel, Tim Manzer, and the JV head coach, Emily Bennett. The assistants for Brooke Elnicky from Churchill Chili, Libby Johnson, Lisa Mance, and Marissa Kerwin. So Gates Chili, as I was saying, 0-1-0 in MC2, and Brighton at 0-2-0 at the bottom of Monroe County 2. But we're a long ways away from having to worry about talking about sectional standings. So right at the 35-yard line, right on the hash marks there, you see it's dumped down and in, and it wasn't on frame. Was not on frame, but coming out to get it is going to be Tessa Wood. Okay, like I said, now that I have my rosters in the right place, I won't misnomer anybody. Tessa Wood in goal for Churchville Chili and in goal for Gates Chili. Oh, here's a hard shot from about the 15. Man, that was a laser, but coming out to get it was Cassie Carpenter. That was a hard right footer put down there by Jillian Ewing, the sophomore. I think in a game where goals are not in abundance, I think drawing first blood is a key factor in picking up a dub. Oh, and the Saints with great ball movement, but broken up nicely, very nicely over here on the side by Zahara Williams. Williams, the senior defender. And like I said, the Saints doing a great job of ball movement, passing the ball instead of just kicking it in a general area. Here's the throw in by the Saints. And the Spartans do a good job of getting the first touch and not allowing the Saints to get behind the defense. Nice aggressive move there by Jillian Ewing, the sophomore. And sometimes you have to go back to go forward. Saints are going to send it back to Olivia Hogan, the senior. She foots it right over there to midfield. Sent down along the right-hand side, but kicked out of bounds once again by Treylani Harper. And something tells me we're going to hear her name a lot, but here come the Saints on the attack, turned away by the defense of the Spartans. 29:50 left to play here in the first half. 2 40-minute halves. So that'll be a corner kick, our first corner kick, because it went out of bounds off of the Spartans. One of the Saints captains puts it in a really sweet spot out in front, but Cassie Carpenter, no problem making that play off of the corner kick by Hannah Lee Hoteling, the senior. So the best opportunity, couple of them there for the Saints of Churchill Chili. They come up empty-handed, or should we say empty-footed in soccer. They come up empty-handed. And our first corner kick is in the books. So what determines a corner kick or a goal kick? It depends on who it goes out on. If it goes out on the end line, it has to go out on the end line. If it goes out on the end line, off of the offensive team, it's a goal kick for the defending team. If it goes off the defenders, here's the Saints. They put it in the mixer and turned away by a great defensive play by the Spartans. Man, that was a great defensive play there by Denazier Hunter. Boy, I'll tell you, the defense of the Spartans coming up big time here for Coach Marcy Wing. 27:55 left to play. Double bagels on the board. Sun is what? I would say about 35, 40 minutes away from hitting those trees over on the west side. Once again, off to my right is the north that the Saints are defending, and off to my left, the Spartans. Oh, here come the Saints. They have a good look. They're going to get a look. It's the shot, and it is good. So with 27-26 left to play, Churchville Chili is on the board. 20. That was Mercury Payne. Mercury Payne puts it in for the Saints. And it was Michaela Gettle on the assist. So Gettle to Payne is good for Churchville Chili, and they draw first blood with 27-26 left to play. Again, just great effort on behalf of the Saints. I mean, that Spartans defense was doing a great job of keeping the ball away from Cassie Carpenter. But there wasn't a lot Carpenter could do on that. That was a one-on-one battle. And Payne brought the pain and put it on frame. And now the Spartans going to do everything they can to give a receipt and try to knot this thing up over on the left-hand side right at the edge. And the Spartans double-teaming the ball, and it's going to end up with Tessa Wood. So the Spartans looking to answer, looking to respond immediately on the next possession, but they come up empty-handed. So obviously on a day today, we'll have to keep an eye on attrition. You can see players stretching out. I think when it's hot out, what you have to do more than obviously you have to stay stretched, folks. You have to stay stretched. But I think when it's this hot out, hydration is the biggest issue. Now when it's cold out, I think stretching becomes more of an issue than the heat does. But the clock has been stopped at 26:18 for a downed player over on the far side. We've got a Churchville Chili Saints player is down, and I'm going to have to say we're working out a cramp over there on the far side. So once again, Rock Sports Network Facebook page and the new Rock Sports Network YouTube channel. And the Saints player is up and moving around under her own power. And that's number 26, and I do not have a number 26 on my roster, so I'm not sure who that player is. Okay, so I'm told that 26 is Lexi Olson, and I do have to apologize if I do get any names wrong. Apologize. I was just informed that there may be some miscues on the roster as far as numbers and who's who, and I apologize if I get them wrong. But at this point, folks, all I can do is go by what I have in front of me. So Churchville Chili draws first blood. Here's the Spartans throw in. They try to bump it down into the defensive end, and they're going to go back to Tessa Wood. Once again, the first half sponsor here, Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab. Lattimore, Lattimore, LattimorePT.com. Tell them that The Rock sent you, please. Please support those who support high school sports here on the Rock Sports Network. It's the Bill Gray's High School Soccer Game of the Week. A pretty good back and forth battle going on here between the Chilis, Gates Chili, and Churchville Chili. Churchville Chili, this is the Saints' first game of the 2023 season. 24-40.